Have you ever been caught off guard when your dog suddenly nips at your hand? Maybe you were petting them, relaxing together, and out of nowhere, you feel a little bite. It's natural to feel shocked in that moment. You might even wonder, does this mean my dog doesn't love me anymore? Could they be angry at me for something? Before you jump to conclusions, take a deep breath. There are many reasons why a dog might bite, and most of them have little to do with anger or resentment. In fact, understanding why dogs bite can actually bring you closer to your beloved pet and help you respond in a way that builds trust rather than fear. One of the most common reasons a dog might bite is fear. Just like humans, when dogs feel threatened or cornered, their instinct is to protect themselves. This is especially true if they're feeling trapped or if someone unfamiliar is approaching too quickly. If your dog shows signs like growling, wide eyes, a stiff body posture, or their fur standing up along their back, these are clear signals that they're feeling stressed or anxious. In moments like this, it's best not to force interaction. Instead, take a gentle step back, speak softly, and give them space to calm down. They're not trying to hurt you, they're simply overwhelmed and need time to feel safe again. Another reason dogs may bite is because they're in pain. Dogs are remarkably good at hiding discomfort, but when you accidentally touch a sensitive spot, whether it's an injured paw, a sore back, or even a hidden ear infection, they may react with a quick bite or snap. This isn't aggression, it's an instinctive response to protect a vulnerable area. If you notice your dog acting irritable or suddenly pulling away when you touch a particular spot, it might be worth scheduling a visit to the veterinarian to check for any underlying health issues. Pain-related biting is often a sign that your dog needs help, not punishment. Resource guarding is another common reason dogs bite. Dogs can be very protective of their food, toys, or favorite resting spots. If they sense that something valuable to them is being threatened, they may react by growling or even biting to defend it. For example, you might see them stiffen or hover protectively over their food bowl when you approach. Or you might hear a low growl when you try to take away a favorite chew toy. The key here is not to grab items from their mouth or confront them aggressively. Instead, work on teaching them a drop it or leave it command, rewarding them for relinquishing objects calmly. With consistency and patience, you can prevent conflicts while respecting their natural instincts. Sometimes dogs bite during play, and while this can feel alarming, it's actually quite normal. Puppies, in particular, explore the world with their mouths and learn bite inhibition when playing with their littermates. When they bite too hard, their siblings yelp, teaching them to be gentler. But when they play with humans, they may not realize that even light bites can hurt us. These playful nips aren't meant to harm. They simply haven't yet learned the difference between playing with other dogs and playing with people. If your dog tends to bite during play, focus on teaching them to play gently. Reward them for appropriate behavior, use toys as outlets for their energy, and gently redirect them when they get too mouthy. It's also worth noting that what looks like biting might actually just be mouthing. Mouthing is when a dog gently holds your hand or fingers in their mouth without applying pressure. This is often a sign of affection, excitement, or bonding. It's similar to how puppies interact with their siblings or how some people nervously tap their fingers when they're excited. If you're comfortable with it, mouthing can be a way for your dog to feel close to you. But if it makes you uneasy, you can guide them to stop by calmly redirecting them to a toy or another form of interaction, like petting or sitting for treats. The breed of your dog can also play a significant role in their likelihood of biting or mouthing. Some small breeds, like Chihuahuas or Dachshunds, may nip more frequently, not because they're aggressive, but because they're naturally more alert and reactive. Working breeds, such as Border Collies or Australian Shepherds, may bite out of an instinctive desire to control movement, a behavior rooted in their herding heritage. Understanding your dog's breed tendencies helps you interpret their behavior more accurately and tailor your training approach to suit their unique instincts. When playing with your dog, especially if they're still young, it's essential to set clear boundaries. Puppies are bundles of energy and excitement, and if they become overstimulated during play, they can lose control and bite more forcefully without meaning to. Avoid letting play escalate to the point where your dog becomes frantic or rough. Structured play sessions, Consistent rules and calm redirection are key to helping your dog learn the difference between acceptable and unacceptable play behavior. Sometimes, dogs may bite as a way to get your attention. If they feel neglected or ignored, they might resort to a light nip to provoke a reaction from you. While it might seem harmless, it's important not to reward this behavior by immediately giving them attention. Instead, remain calm and ignore them when they bite, and then reward them with attention and affection once they've calmed down. This teaches your dog that patience and calm behavior are the best ways to earn your attention, rather than using their teeth. Dogs are natural protectors and consider themselves part of your family, a pack, if you will. If they sense danger, whether real or perceived, they may bite or growl to protect you. This is especially common in breeds with strong guarding instincts. While this protective behavior can be reassuring, it can also lead to overreactions, especially towards strangers or unfamiliar situations. If your dog is guarding puppies, their protectiveness will be heightened even further. In such situations, it's important to respect their space and approach them cautiously. Here's something that might surprise you. Sometimes, dogs bite gently as a form of affection. These soft, non-painful nibbles mimic the way they interacted with their siblings as puppies. While it can feel strange, it's actually a sign of comfort and love. Most dogs naturally outgrow this behavior as they mature, but even in adulthood, some may continue this affectionate nibbling from time to time. As long as it's gentle and not bothersome to you, it's nothing to worry about. It's simply their way of showing they care. Understanding these different reasons behind your dog's biting behavior can help you see their actions in a new light. More often than not, a bite isn't a sign of anger or defiance. It's a form of communication, a reaction to stress, fear, excitement, or even love. When you approach these situations with patience and empathy, you're not just preventing bites, you're strengthening the bond between you and your dog. This is especially important for older adults, who may value their relationship with their pet as a source of companionship and comfort in daily life. If you notice any sudden or unusual biting behavior, it's always a good idea to check in with your veterinarian. Sometimes changes in behavior can signal underlying health issues, and a simple checkup can help ensure your dog stays healthy and happy. At the end of the day, your dog's loyalty and love remain steadfast. They rely on you not just for food and shelter, but for understanding. By learning to read their signals and respecting their needs, you can cultivate a relationship built on trust, patience, and mutual affection. Whether they're playfully mouthing your hand, guarding their favorite toy, or reacting to pain, every action is a window into their world. A world where you are the most important figure. So next time your dog gives you that playful nip or sudden bite, pause and think about what they might be trying to tell you. With a little patience and insight, you can help them feel secure and loved, guiding them gently toward calmer, more appropriate behavior. Thank you for taking the time to understand your dog's language today. It's this commitment to understanding that turns good pet owners into great ones, caregivers who cherish their dogs not just as pets, but as beloved members of the family.